Now, it's no secret that I know I'm a massive fan of Pokemon, I'm a massive fan of Zelda, and I'm a massive fan of Nintendo. It's also no secret that I also love the likes of Call of Duty, general FPS games. I've got more into battle royales, mainly Fortnite and Warzone. I love a horror game, very much variety. But what people don't know is that I'm a Nintendo person first and foremost. And so I thought for today's video, why not show off my Nintendo Switch collection? Let's get into it. So I got my very first Nintendo Switch a way back launch year. I got it in 2019. I got it with Breath of the Wild and it was in September, so it wasn't launch month, it wasn't the March, but I did get it the same year at least. I got it for my birthday and it was just before I headed down to London for RTX London. I no longer have that Switch anymore. I went and I sold it because they released the OLED, and I was like, I'm all about the bigger screen. I love a big screen, and I was all for like the brighter colors and everything like that. So, this is my main Switch. There's a reflection there. This is my main Switch. So this is the Switch OLED. I got it in the white instead of the neon because I had the neon Joy-Cons for my original Switch. It was not the Switch V2, by the way, it was V1. As I said, it was launch. This is a skin I have on it. It's not even a skin, it's a cover, but you can't really see it on camera, but it is purple. It's like a lilac. And it's got like little blossoms on it as well. I don't know if it's gonna come across. There you go. The little blossoms on it. The only thing I don't like about it is that there's no kickstand area for it, unfortunately. But that's okay. That's okay. So this is my main Switch. This is where if you see any Pokemon things or Switch things, this is the one that I use. I have a capture card within my PC, the Elgato 4K 60. Elgato 4K 60. I don't think it's a plus or anything like that. It's the MK2, I know that though. That's a capture card that I use, and I plug this in, and I plug my main gaming monitor to the right of me here. I plug that in as well, and that is how you get all your recordings from the Switch from me and any streams and anything like that. So yeah, this is probably one of my pride and joys when it comes to gaming. I think all of my consoles are. The PS5 is Series X included, and then obviously my PC is the thing that allows me to create content. So shout out to that. I'm so glad I'm paying for that. It is on finance, but yeah. So this is my first Switch. So obviously because I have the white Switch OLED, I also have the white dock, but I have something else for it. This is a Tears of the Kingdom dock cover. So I got that with, I couldn't find them. They are somewhere in there. They're somewhere like in my Switch bit. That's my Switch bit there, that little box there. I did have a cover for my Switch that is basically reminiscent of Tears of the Kingdom. So it makes it the Tears of the Kingdom Switch without me having to pay for the Tears of the Kingdom Switch, because they brought out the Tears of the Kingdom Switch right after I bought this Switch OLED, and I was raging. I was raging. I should have thought, but I didn't think they were going to do a special edition, but lo and behold, they did, and I missed out on it. So I ended up with a faceplate for the dock, plus Joy-Con covers, and a backing for the Switch that looks like the Tears of the Kingdom Switch. There is a video on my TikTok somewhere. It's at just Amethyst underscore on TikTok. If you want to try and find that, it's somewhere there. You'll have to scroll for it, but yeah. But yeah, on to the next thing. So next up, Switch Lite. So this is my secondary Switch. This is for really when I'm lying in bed. At night, I did just get, I don't have it on me either, but it's like a little grip that you can put your Pro controller into and then attach the Switch on top. So you basically play handheld with your main Switch. And and I can still like watch TV and everything at night. So I have like my main Switch plus the Pro controller. I don't know how to describe it. I have a grip thing anyway. Um, because sometimes with this one I do feel the screen is a bit too small for me personally. That's just a personal preference thing. Like I prefer a larger screen. I don't know why. I just do. Um, but I think my favorite thing about this one is the travel side of things. Being able to just pop it in a bag and travel with it is so much easier than the Switch OLED for sure. Um, so yeah, this again is not my original Switch Lite. This is my second Switch Lite because my first one was the turquoise one. I got that just after Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX came out. I can't remember when that was, but I bought it from Nintendo themselves. Um, Instead of it, like this Switch OLED came from, where did I buy this Switch OLED? Amazon. So my Switch OLED came from Amazon. My original Switch actually was from CEX, so my original Switch was secondhand, but I didn't care about that. I was just glad I had a Switch. And this one I bought from Nintendo themselves. This one I even have the little Zelda Joy-Con thumb grips. I think I got them from Temu actually, those thumb grips. But yeah, this is not my original Switch Lite. I had the turquoise one, and then I got my niece the yellow one for her Christmas when she was like 3. So I started her. I'm sure she was 3. If my maths is right, she was 3. She was 3 or 4, something like that. I can't remember exactly when the Switch Lite came out. It was the same year the Switch Lite came out. I got her the yellow one for her Christmas that year. I got her that, and I got her a Pokemon game. I think I got her Shield. Yeah, I think I got her Shield. Um, yeah, so she ended up losing that like a couple years later. And at the time, I wasn't playing my turquoise one. So I was like, well, I'll just here had this. I'm not playing it. I did have the OLED by that point, so I was like, well, I'm satisfied with just that for now. That was before Scarlet and Violet came out. I was like, I'm satisfied with that just now, just take the turquoise one. So I gave her the turquoise one, and then lo and behold, 2 months later, what did she find? The yellow Switch that wasn't in Dad's car, but ended up being in Dad's car. And I was, you know, that way where you have that feeling, you're just like, I know she is actually going to find that after I give her this, but I was more than happy to give her it because I wasn't using it. And then I saw this one, and it reminds me of the GameCube I used to have, that Indigo GameCube. I had that one. I wish I had a picture. There is a picture of me somewhere on Christmas morning holding up the GameCube in its box, and I was just, the joy in my face. The living room was covered in toys because I was 6. Um, but yeah, I it reminds me of that. So it seems like it looks blue on screen. It does look blue. It's not showing up because I have a background blur on, but it looks blue to everyone else, but to me it looks purple, so that was another reason I got it. And I am really glad I picked it up again because again, it is nice. It's very light as well, and I have to go to a hospital with my mum quite often, so it's really nice if I have to wait outside and I'm not allowed in with her. I can sit in the waiting room and sit and play this while everyone else cannot use their phones because there's no signal, and I'm like, hey, I have my games. Um, so yeah, I love this little thing. I do love this little thing. I don't play it as often as my Switch OLED, but I would not get rid of this. And the only way I will get rid of my OLED is to pay for the next Switch when that comes out. So next up we have controllers. So this was the very first controller I bought for was it my original Switch? I think I had this for my original Switch first, and then I had it for the OLED when I got that. And I also use it, I have like little, like, I'll just use this is my phone holder. I have a purple one somewhere. Oh yeah, I have it here actually. I have it here. For the purposes of this video, I did actually have this here. So I have this little holder thing. So I'll actually stick my Switch Lite here so I can play it with the controller. So I'll play it with the controller while it's docked, basically. But yeah, I got that for that. And obviously I got it in purple. Why would I? My name is Amethyst. Come on, why would I not get it in purple? So yeah. So this was really good for 2 years, I think I've had this. Correction, 1 year. I have actually only had it for a year, but it feels like I've had it longer. But yeah, so this was my first like actual controller for both my Switches. And then I got this year. The Tears of the Kingdom Pro controller. And I got it for 50 or 60, I think it was. And it's now like a way up in the 80s or something on Amazon. At least the last time I checked it was. But yeah, this is my very first Pro controller. Look how gorgeous that is. It is stunning. And I didn't realise the quality difference is like night and day. It really, really is. The quality difference is night and day between the two controllers. But I don't think I will get rid of this one because I do like this one. And again, I use this one is actually for my Switch Lite now. If ever I get lazy and I don't want to sit like this in my bed with it, so it is handy to have around. But the quality in the actual Pro controllers is like 10 out of 10 for me. Nintendo always slaps with their controllers, they really do. But yeah, let's head on now. I think that's it for accessories actually. I'm sitting saying let's head on. I do think that is it. No other thing would really be like different cases and everything like that for the Switch, but I don't really have much. I don't even have a case actually for my Switch Lite, and I do need to get one. If anyone has any recommendations on what would go with the blue, this one, this colour, let me know. Don't say a clear case. Clear case is boring. I don't want a clear case. I want something with a little Shazam. But yeah, let's head on to games. So, here's all my physical games. These are all my physical ones. I don't know if I'll get these to show properly because of the background blur. No, I'm not. Okay. Well, I'll just show them as I can. I'll show them individually. So I have Sword. I have Shield. Shield was first. Sword was second for me. So I have Shield. I have Shining Pearl. I did have Diamond. Sold it. Got Pearl because I felt like it. I have Violet, which is my main copy. I have Scarlet as well, which is my secondary game. Legends Arceus, which I am playing through again. And one of these things is not like the others. Tears of the Kingdom. So they're all my physical copies. So now I'm going to bring up what I have digitally. Okay, so digitally, all of my games. Let me head over to all software, and I actually I have groups. There we are. Wrong button. So these are all my Pokemon ones. So Let's Go Eevee. I also have that. That is digital, and obviously Pokemon Home with like over 1,000 Pokemon. In fact, 2,000 I think I have. And then digitally, I also have Breath of the Wild, Animal Crossing New Horizons, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Stardew Valley, Minecraft, all of the virtual consoles. Plus, I just downloaded Palia. I haven't tried that yet. Good Pizza, Great Pizza, Smash Bros. Ultimate, Final Fantasy VI, which I haven't played either. Oh, that's it. Oh, and Sega Mega Drive. I forgot to put that into this folder, but yeah. So it's not actually that much. So yeah, so that's gonna do it for this video. I think that's everything. I think I have covered everything to do with my Switch collection for 2024. I am very excited to see what comes next and what our next console is going to be. I don't think they'll go with the Switch 2, but you never know. Um, but yeah, I think that's gonna do it. So thank you so much if you watched this video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to let me know down below. Give me a like, subscribe, all that nonsense that we have to say. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.